Good morning, world. It's early. I'm gonna go to work in just a little bit. So it's complete opposite of yesterday. Yesterday, beautiful, sunny in the 60s. Today, not so much. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is raining outside and really crappy. But I had to share this with you for the morning. This milk right here. We just found this in the supermarket not too long ago. And I think it's somewhat new, but it is called Fairlife. And it was expensive, and I would never really spend that much on something like this, but I saw it and I had to try it because of the macros. So come on, focus for the people, please. All right, so you're looking at 4.5 fat, 13 carbs, and 13 grams of protein in 1 cup of milk. And it's not like one of those milks where it's like, oh, it's higher protein, it probably tastes horrible. Again, expensive. This container was about $4. So much more than I like to spend on milk. I'm not even a milk drinker. I don't like regular milk. I actually bought this also. Unsweetened chocolate almond milk. Doesn't have much flavor. It tastes kind of watery, but it's not bad. I'm telling you guys, this is where it's at. So if you're like me and you don't want to spend $4 on a little container of milk, spend $4 and just try it and you'll thank me later. Oh wait, I got it at Target. Good thinking there, babe. Yes, I got it at Target. So, Fairlife, chocolate milk. And just like I said, crappy outside, but we're off. Take Brittany to work, and then I actually have to go take our car in for an oil change. When you lease a car, you get usually 3 years of free maintenance, so oil change. I got my backpack here with the laptop because I have no idea how long I'm going to have to wait. So I figured, why not work while I wait? All right, so we just pulled up to the Nissan dealership. It doesn't look like it's too crowded, and I just need an oil change. So it might be 10 minutes, it might be up to an hour, but it's all good. We have the laptop, we'll get work done, we'll get emails done. Not really a big deal. On the way over here, I was listening to the first podcast I was ever featured on called the Food for Fitness podcast with my buddy Scott Baptiste, all the way from Aberdeen, Scotland. So very cool opportunity. If you guys want to check it out, it's called Helping Thousands to Get Leaner and Fitter via YouTube. So I'm not sure if you guys are a fan of podcasts at all, but what I'll do is I'll link it in the description box below. You can find it on iTunes under Food for Fitness podcasts. And we talk about online coaching, training, nutrition, programming, setting goals. So it's a cool opportunity for me and something that I'm thinking about doing in the future is starting my own podcast and inviting different guests onto my show. For me personally, I love podcasts. I also love watching YouTube videos, but when I'm driving, you can't really do that. Or if I'm doing cardio, I listen to a bunch of different ones, but to name a few, I listen to Entrepreneur on Fire, Muscle College Radio, Fit Talk, School of Greatness. There are tons of great podcasts out there where you can learn a shitload of information. So that's where I learn a lot of stuff. There's a lot of good business channels out there. So let's see. Let's give it a quick listen.
So you could make progress as time progresses.
And I'm relearning some of the movements. So I was doing really well. I was hitting, you guys call them PBs. I guess that's personal best.
Yeah, right. PBs are, do you guys call them PRs?
Yeah, PR, personal
best. Yeah, because I'm doing the Brett Contreras to my format, and he calls them, because he's American, he calls them PRs, and I've started calling them PRs to people in the gym. They go, PR, do you mean PB? I'm like, yeah, PB, personal best.
See, for us here, PB is peanut butter, so.
Okay, well, for us, peanut bar is peanut butter.
So that was a really cool opportunity. I had a really good time. I'd love to be on more podcasts in the future, and again, start my own with some other very successful people out there. So, we're gonna do that. I gotta get in there and get this oil changed on, otherwise I'm gonna be here all day, and I got stuff to do, so let's hope this is quick. So this is pretty cool. While we wait for the oil change, we got a little cubicle area. So we got the laptop, they have Wi-Fi here, we got coffee. I'll show you guys what it looks like in here. So coffee, cappuccino, hot chocolate. They got some bagels and muffins in there. Machine, that's all free, that's cool. And then TV, couches and stuff like that. So we're gonna get some work done. All right, so oil change done, emails done, just pulled up to Aldi Food Market. I don't know if you guys have this where you live, but I really like this store because they cut cost on other stuff to make their groceries cheaper. So you don't get shopping bags, you have to carry things out in boxes, which I don't really mind. And they also have a fit and active section. So it's kind of like lower fat options, lower calorie options. So cool store, if you have one around you, check it out. Alright, so this is what the store looks like inside, and they carry normal brand name stuff items, and then they also have the store brand stuff, so pretty cool, good way to save money. And they have, like I said, the Fit and Active brand, so like 100 calorie packs of everything. different kinds of bars, cereals, chips, cookies. And then they also have a section over there with meat, seafood, cheese, and just stuff at a good price. So today actually turned out to be a pretty nice day. Got home from the supermarket, it was still rainy out. Sun's coming out now over here. Just pulled up to the gym, and sucks because I'm short on time this afternoon and have to get a quick workout. But it's all good. We're gonna go in and hit some back, and I wanted to get a full pull workout in, back, rear delts, biceps, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to have time for that. So we're gonna get this training session done in under an hour using supersets, drop sets, and then tomorrow, which would normally be an off day, I thought about squatting and deadlifting, so I might just throw in some extra accessory work like some more arms, maybe some traps, rear delts. So we'll see how that goes. But supersets, drop sets, great effective tool if you are short on time. I don't recommend them all the time, but they have their place, and today is one of those days where they have their place. Anyway, I'm running out of time. Gotta go train. All right, so I was going to use this voiceover to talk about supersets and drop sets since I mentioned earlier that this afternoon I was limited on time and the goal was to get in and out of the gym in under an hour so I can get back to work. But I feel that maybe supersets and drop sets deserve their own video in a more informative style. So what we're going to do is talk a little bit about time, because we all have things we want to do in life, some more important than others, and I can guarantee that if you're subscribed to this channel, training and your fitness lifestyle is one of your top priorities. So with that said, I'm sure there are other things that you're currently doing or want to be doing, but you keep telling yourself you'll do it when you have more free time. But here's the thing. There's good news and there's bad news, and we always start with the bad news first, which is there will never be enough time. But the good news is that you can make the time. So sometimes it's not about how much time you actually have, but it's what you're doing with that time. So remember, as cliche as it sounds, we all have the same 24 hours in a day, and I know you've heard this before. And while some of us might have more of those hours taken up by school, work, family, and relationships and other activities, when you love something enough and you're determined, you can find the time. And will sacrifices have to be made? Absolutely, and you'll soon realize how the less meaningful things in your life will start to fade out, and you'll start to make more room to turn your dreams into reality. So it's not about depriving yourself of sleep, or well, maybe sometimes you have to make some sacrifices on the sleep end, but that's not the goal. If you took the time to write down your daily agenda from hour to hour, do this for a couple of days, and I am sure you will find a ton of wasted and free time. And once you've done that, put yourself on a schedule and hold yourself accountable for it, because it's no one else's job but yourself to manage your time properly. So trust me, I know some people out there, even watching this, are working extremely long hours. They have children, they travel for their job, they take online classes, but they still make that time for the gym, whether it's 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or 2 hours. And it might mean that you can't watch your favorite TV show every night or browse through your entire social media feed to catch up on everyone else's life, but this is your life and you're responsible to manage yourself within the time that you have. So don't forget, the weekends still count as days. If you look forward to the weekend as a time to take off from working and just relax because you worked Monday through Friday, then you do have the time, you're just not willing to use it to your advantage. So take advantage of the time that you do have, and this doesn't mean to drop your friends, relationships, and family, because these are the people that support you, but you should still be able to find time for the more meaningful things in your life and enjoy it. But remember that nothing worth having comes easy, so sacrifices will have to be made, but in the end it will all be worth it. Alright, that's the end of the video, and this is the screen where we make things happen. So first off, thank you guys as always for watching. I appreciate the support. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to click that like button. And in case you missed the previous video, you can go ahead and click it right there playing on the screen, and it will open up for you in a new window. If you want to join the VIP list or apply for my one-on-one online coaching, you could do so by clicking either of those boxes. And don't forget to subscribe before you go. So thanks again, everyone, and we'll see you all in the next video.